What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Film study for rookies. Today, man, we're going to dive into Jayden Daniels week 1 versus week 17. Usually I do 18, but he only played the half versus Dallas. But before we jump into the video, we have to look at this right here. And by this, I mean the article right here. Now, why do we have to look at this? Because as I watched the film from week 1 to week 17, and week 18 too, the Commanders' O-line was bad. I mean, teams have some bad O-lines, right? I thought Chicago had a bad O-line with Caleb Williams. Washington was bad. I mean, bad. So the fact Jayden Daniels and the Commanders' offense did what they did with that offensive line, that is impressive. So I'm glad to see that the Commanders are trying to help build that foundation for him and get him an offensive tackle out of Oregon, man. Let's jump into the film so I can show you what I'm talking about right from the jump. Week 1 versus week 17, man. Let's get into it. So week 1, you got Commanders and Bucks, and right away you see there's pressure. This is his first NFL game. His first NFL game. And you could say, okay, you know, he had the guy open on the outside, right? He's got a tight end open. He is getting pressured out the wazoo. So I'm not going to sit here and say, okay, you know, he's got to look to go to the out route here or the hitch route here. You can just see how rough it was. So the fact he did what he did for his rookie season is crazy. But what I love right here is, let's run this first play back real quick. Looks to his left, comes back to his right. He's going to scramble. He gets some yards right there. All right, then we jump to the second play right here. Immediately, he's going to watch the backer right here because he wants to go to his guy, the tight end right here, right? Sees the tight end drop back, bang, go to the hitch route. Easy, complete pass right there. Next play we look at right here. Look what's different. So now you've got what, a 7-man protection just to keep our quarterback alive and give him a chance to make a play on 3rd and 6. And I love what the Commanders did right here. A couple little delay routes, bang. Have a couple go routes on the outside, and then bang, delay routes right there. Makes it easy for him, right? Easy read. Good stuff right there. What do you know? It's 3rd down again, right? It looks like the nickelback is shooting in. Might have been the nickelback or strong safety. And Daniels actually makes a good throw right here. This might have been the strong safety. He's going to shoot through the A-gap, it looks like right there. Take a look. He's shooting through. He's coming and just blazing. Daniels throws off the back foot. I mean, the throw's a little bit out of reach, but I thought for that safety coming in, that was a pretty good throw, to be honest with you. Like I said, man, for his first NFL game, you see the pressure once again. Right? And you can look and you can see, okay, well, why didn't he hit this or hit that? Again, his first NFL game, so I don't want to critique it too much, right? But this is why they drafted him right there. Here, 2nd and 10. Pressure, I mean, pressure once again. And there's not a lot to throw to. I mean, take a look right here. There's not a lot. Now, yes, he could potentially turn around, but that, I mean, let's be realistic. That's not going to happen. And one thing I did notice with Jayden Daniels, I want to point this out before I forget, is he wasn't a risk taker. The biggest risk he took were running the ball and diving like you saw right there. But he never really put the ball in harm's way. All right here, clean pocket. I thought potentially he was a little gun shy, to be honest with you. You know, I talked about that earlier, saying it's good that he didn't take those risks. But sometimes right here, we got a cover 1 look. All right, Jayden Daniels does the right thing, right? Get the safety to bite over here. Come back across the middle and let that thing fly. Daniels has an arm, right? Unless this receiver is slow, let me know. But there's no reason that ball couldn't go right there. I don't know if it was gun shy because he didn't want to take a risk or because he didn't trust his protection. But like I said, it's week 1. You can't dive into it too much. Let's keep this thing going. Next drive right here, it's 2nd and 6, 3rd quarter, 7-16. So they're still down by 2 possessions, but it's close, right? They're only down by 9 points. And I mean, he's just getting obliterated. And, you know, you can look at this play and like, okay, we got our guys open right across the middle. The thing is, he was probably looking just to go to the outside receiver, I'm assuming. And when that wasn't there, he kind of panicked. And that and the offensive line, I mean, let's take a look right here. So it snapped. 1, 2, 3. He got 3.5. He had his guys open, but again, first NFL game, not going to fault it too much. But, God, man, he just gets destroyed out there. Woo, it's rough to watch. All right. Pocket looks good right there on third down. And I think he rushes this throw, to be honest with you. I think the pressure got to him, right? Just as the game developed, right? We're running trips over here. And I mean, he's going to fly open on that corner right there, right? But he wants to go to his guy right there on 3rd and 5, which I don't blame him. Is that Terry? Scary Terry right there? Terry one-on-one, 3rd and 5. That's probably who they're going to tell him to look to anyway, to be honest with you. So that was week 1. Now we're going to jump to week 17 because remember, week 18 they played Dallas only for a half. Initial thoughts are, I thought he was a little gun shy, but the offensive line was just awful, right? And Washington's very lucky they didn't halt his progress because, I mean, that was rough to watch. And even against Atlanta, you're going to see the same thing. So the fact he did what he did his rookie season is, it truly is something special. So let's take a look right here. Let's see what happens. Remember, this is week 17, a big-time overtime win. Let's take a look right here. So, right away, you see Atlanta's getting pressure. And here's the thing. I think Atlanta was, what were they, number 2 in least amount of sacks? No, I think they were either number 1 or number 2 in least amount of sacks in the NFL. And you're going to see what they did to Jayden Daniels right here. So right here, you got them inside the red zone. We're dropping back. We're looking. Now, this is one of those throws where, okay, you can see Jayden Daniels has opened up a lot more since week 1. And what we're looking at here, I believe, right? So let's take a look at this pre-snap. So Washington right here, they're going to send their guy in motion. Now, what Daniels is going to watch is the safety right here. If he drops down here to play this, he's going to go over the top no matter what. And honestly, this was a pretty good throw, right? He's going to high point that ball. And the tight end looks like just drops it. I mean, could he have gone underneath? Yes, he could have gone underneath, right? I mean, that's easy money right there. 2nd and 9, at least get the first down. But like I said before, what he was probably watching was the safety right here. The second he sees him play this, bang, he knows where he wants to go, right? And actually a pretty good high throw, to be honest with you. So since they didn't convert on 2nd or 3rd down, it's 4th and 2. Washington's going for it. And this is what the offense looks like when it develops, is this right here. You know Atlanta has seen what Jayden Daniels has done, right? So it's week 17 now. They're like, okay, if he's going to run out of the pocket, we're chasing him down. Well, you can do that. Just know someone's going to slip from behind. Great throw right there by Daniels. Now we jump to the second quarter. All right, tied up 7-7. I mean, look at the difference, right? Look at the difference right here. Just how fast he is right here. Look at this. All right, ball snap, bang. Atlanta shooting in, right? They only blitz, it looks like what? They blitz 4, right? He's going to drop back right there, so they blitz 5. The Commanders are struggling with, is that a 6-man protection? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, unless the tight end's going to peel out. Let's take a look. All right, tight end's going to go. We don't chip him. I'm not sure why. All right, linebacker's going to shoot right in. But look at Daniels reading that coverage. Bang. Now, while that throw was good, take a look what happens right here on the next play. All right, Falcons switch it up a little bit. They bait Jayden Daniels into throwing that. And, you know, props to the Falcons, right? Great play, right? See if we can bait him real quick. But, I mean, this is what happens when your QB is constantly under duress. I mean, the protection, like I said, from week 1 to week 17, week 18, was just terrible. Now, that being said, do I think Daniels could have got some of these throws off? Yes, but when it's your rookie season and you're getting destroyed like this mentally, it takes a toll on you, right? It literally takes a toll on you right here. Get some big yak, all right? Nice little check down on 1st and 20. Then we got 3rd and 5, all right? Empty backfield, this is a risk, all right? Tight end's going to chip right there. Right tackle's going to get destroyed. And you got Daniels once again having to run for a first down. It's a good thing that the Commanders got this guy protection. I mean, it really is, all right? Single back. All right, we're going to roll him out on 4th and 1. Great play call right there. He goes out of bounds. Like I said, he's not a risk taker. He's going to do exactly what he needs to do. Get the first down, get out of bounds. Right here, it's 1st and 15. Overtime drive. This was big right here. What's a 2nd and 9 right here? Let's take a look. All right, you got Eckler in motion. Oh, what a throw. All right, and then our last play right here. Take a look at this. All right, in overtime, 3rd and 2. Whew. What a throw right there. Final thoughts on Jayden Daniels are this right here. I don't know how the Commanders did what they did last year, given what I just saw week 1 to week 17, 18. That was rough to watch because, like I said, the Falcons had one of the worst pass rushers, one of the worst pass rushes in the NFL, and yet they got pressure on Daniels. Daniels survives. He's got to run for it. He's got to throw for it. He's got to check it down. He played very smart for this offense because he couldn't take risk, right? If he took risk, it wouldn't turn out very good for them. So Daniels, man, hell of a rookie season. That's going to wrap it up. Film study for rookies out. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Take it easy. Peace.